Howdy, folks. I am here at K Spoetzl Brewery and Distillery. I am with Jesse, the Innovation Manager and Head Distiller.
Hello.
So thanks y'all for having me. So I've been lucky enough, they gave me a tour around today. The still's over here to my right. We went into the barrel room, got to try some of the spirits. And so I wanted to let her tell you a little bit about that. But I mean, first, so everybody knows Shiner for beer. And there are a variety of beers, and who doesn't love good Shiner beer? But why distilling all of a sudden?
So what we wanted to do, we're the #1 craft brewery in Texas, and so we wanted to build off of that and really complement what we're doing on the beer side. And so we knew that the base of all spirits are beer. Mm-hmm. And so we're already halfway there. So the equation made sense for us. And there was actually a rich history that dates back to Prohibition of distilling that happened in Lavaca County, which is where we're located. And so that combined with our beer capabilities, because we're full grain to glass, just like we are with our beer. And so it really just made sense for us from a business standpoint and a craft standpoint, because we're still going to apply all the craft that we do to the beer to the wash that is going to be the spirits.
Well, very cool. And so y'all are just getting started. Y'all been in operation, what, a month?
Yes, we commissioned in March.
Okay.
And so currently we're out with a vodka, gin, and a moonshine, because we already have barrels aging as we speak for bourbon coming out hopefully in about 2 years or so.
Yes. And so the moonshine she's referencing is actually called Shiner Shine. It's their bourbon mashbill new make, which is a four grain.
Yes, so we have corn, high corn, malted barley, rye, and wheat. And so you'll be able to taste that in the new make, and that is what's aging currently in our barrels.
And y'all are using 53-gallon barrels.
53-gallon, char 3 to 4.
In that time frame, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's very cool. So whiskey fans, y'all know that starting off in 53-gallon barrels is going to allow a little bit more maturation time. And so what we got to taste that's been in there a month, there's already a lot of flavor coming out of that. And the shine itself is, I mean, obviously it's grain forward, but it's got a lot of flavor and depth to it. So I'm excited to see where it comes in the barrel. Then there's also your gin that we tried. I'm going to skip over the vodka because it's vodka. But the gin itself, y'all are using some botanicals that you're also using in some of your beers.
Yes. So the gin has 8 botanicals total, and you have your juniper and your coriander, and then angelica root, orris root, kind of your basic London dry gin botanicals. But then also we have Texas grapefruit peel that we're using that's in our beer. And so to pay tribute to that, as well as Texas pecan, all Texas sourced things that we use in our beer, we'd like to bring over into the gin. And so that's what we've created. And so it has the nice juniper and spiciness, but you also get the citrus peel, and you also get the mouthfeel and the oiliness from the Texas pecan that we use.
Yeah, no, and I would agree. One of the things I loved about it is the palate matched the aroma and the smell. So what you're smelling is what you taste. And I thought that was really cool with the gin. Okay, so you commissioned in March. You said you put back how many barrels so far?
10 right now.
So we're at 10, guys.
We're small batch.
We're excited, but yes, we're at 10 barrels right now. So with them, but so that's kind of where you're at now. Well, what do you see the future of what all y'all are going to do? Right now, you got the vodka, the bourbon, and the gin, but are there plans for other types of spirits and whiskeys?
There's plans definitely for other types of spirits and whiskeys. We want to definitely get the bourbon aging, and we're already exploring because of the equipment that we have. We're kind of limitless. We can do small batch, single malt whiskeys, Scotch style. So we're looking at that. We're looking at going to a rye next, rye whiskey. And so that's kind of the whiskey exploration side. And then maybe an agave spirit this fall we'll think about doing. Yeah.
Rum?
Yeah. We can. We've talked about it. We would maybe like to get into that.
No promises yet.
No promises yet.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so currently right now, you can only get the spirits here at the brewery in Shiner.
So we're starting exclusive to the brewery, and we're going to let demand drive the sales, and where we go from there. We'd love to ultimately go out to distributors to where people can enjoy this all across Texas. But for now, yes, they have to come visit. They can buy bottles here on site. They can take a tour and a tasting. And we have merchandise available as well. But mainly bottle sales starting Memorial Day weekend.
Okay, so starting Memorial Day weekend, you're going to be able to come to Shiner, buy the whiskey, have some great beer. There's also a barbecue joint on site, which I haven't eaten yet, but I'm going to as soon as we're done with this, so I'm excited about that. But this is my first visit actually to the brewery, and I got to say I shouldn't have waited this long. So I would encourage everybody to come out and enjoy what this place is. It's massive. It's beautiful grounds, well kept, tons of beer options. The merchandise is really cool, and now we have whiskey. So thank you so much for your time and having me. Y'all come to Shiner, check it out, support their whiskey, and until next time, cheers.
Cheers.